Bitcoin broke $23,000 and now the moment has come that we have waited such a long time for, that Bitcoin potentially will go here to $28,000 and even $30,000. That is right now in the cards for the Bitcoin price, and I'm gonna show you what is happening here in the next coming hours, in the next coming days, especially here over the weekend. So definitely stay around here and make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And let's directly go here into the chart, where I've also found a hidden bullish divergence, and I will show you that by the end of the video, so definitely stick around here. So here on the Bitcoin daily chart, we finally broke through that resistance area that I talked about, that was all the way up to $21,880 approximately, and started from $20,500 approximately. So Bitcoin finally managed to break through this, which was key to move here into higher levels. And now, of course, a lot of you guys would like to know what is the next level to watch here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. So, and that is actually this level here. Just let me go back here to be sure about this. Yes. So $23,500 is more or less the next level to watch here. Actually, if we pull it down, yeah, we can also leave it here. So basically where we wicked up to today, to $23,300, that is the level that we have to break right now to move here higher. And of course we will see some resistance coming in from here, all these wicks. So that will be the next bigger zone that we have to break here for the Bitcoin price to move higher on the daily chart. So, but with the momentum that Bitcoin is gaining right now, I'm pretty sure we will just tear through that in the next coming days and weeks here, because 20,000, 21,500, these were so critical areas of resistance that we had to break to move here higher, that now I definitely expect here follow through from the bulls all the way up to at least $28,000. So I also wanted to show you again why I'm convinced that we go to $28,000. So, and that is because of this massive liquidity gap that we have in here. So now we are here in this smaller cluster. So, but once we are above $24,100, we will see an immediate spike potentially all the way up to here $29,000 almost, before any bigger resistance is coming in for Bitcoin based on the VPVR that helps us to define bigger support and resistance levels. So, and of course this chunk here, this resistance area is coming from this price action here. So, and yeah, that's basically where it's coming from. And once we are tearing through that, then there's basically no stopping anymore for Bitcoin. So I still have the stance that the bear market might yet not over. What I like to see for what I would like to see for that is Bitcoin going and staying at least for a couple of days above $24,000, $25,000. So, but if we can do that, then I'm 100% convinced that the bull market is back and the bear market is cancelled. So I would say we are kind of in between right now. We are not in the bear market, we are not in the bull market, we are in transition into the bull market right now. I think that is the right term here that I would like to use. And of course, when we go here to now some other charts, when we go here to this daily chart, we see the Wyckoff accumulation pattern is playing out as intended. So here that was potentially the pullback, the first one that we also see here. We got our leg up until this point here almost. So we are like halfway through that, because that would be then here. So there you see already where the next stop for Bitcoin would be at $25,200 more or less, before we see here then a small pullback here, or reaccumulation, before we see then the push to $28,000 or even $30,000 in my opinion. So this is working like clockwork here. And that's of course really nice to see, because we can then trade accordingly. So here would be still not a bad, it would not be a bad entry to enter here a long position in my opinion. But of course the lower time frames are mostly overheated. I would potentially wait for like Monday, Tuesday to see where we are standing there, and then potentially open a long position if we still gravitating around these prices here, and also only with super small leverage. So I would not trade with 20x, you know, so that could be a legacy trade that we can still place here if we use 3 to 5x maximum. I would not use more leverage on that trade, maybe even only 3 to 4x leverage to make that a long-lasting long position into the next bull run here. So then when we go here to the lower time frames, here on the 1 hourly chart, we see a hidden bullish divergence. So we see here this upward sloping support where the price gets supported, and here this downward sloping support of the RSI. And when we are looking here then at these examples, then we see exactly that happening right now here: upward sloping support on the price action and downward sloping support on the RSI. So we could see here another leg to the upside as long as we are staying above this upward sloping trend line in the price action. So here comes something that I also want to point out, that of course when we would see a break of the trend line, that we can then open a short position. So, and otherwise I would open a long position, a small one, once we're breaking out of this channel here to the upside. So around $23,250 there we can do that. And guys, don't forget, still on BYBIT you get $30,000 absolutely for free for signing up there with my specific link, or on Bitget $20,000 also absolutely for free, only with the links in the pinned comment and in the description below. So now let me show you why we have still to be a little bit careful here for these next coming days, because here on the CME futures, we most likely gonna open tomorrow, after tomorrow, with another CME gap. So, and if we open at $23,000, then we have here another CME gap that we have to be aware of. So, and of course, I have seen that in the past, and that's why I'm really cautious here, and that's why I'm saying I'm waiting until Monday or Tuesday to see what the price holds for us. What I've seen in the past when we had two CME gaps so close next to each other is that we broke up here, we broke back down, closed this gap, continued to fall, and closed the other one, and only then came back. So that is something that we have to be aware of. That is a scenario, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that is a viable scenario that we have to be prepared for, because we the higher the price is going from $22,400-ish, the bigger will be the CME gap, especially with having still Sunday tomorrow, a whole other day where Bitcoin technically could go all the way up to $24,000, you know. So who knows where we gonna open on Monday on the market. So maybe we have here this massive CME gap, and then we just come down and close both of them. So but what is also a scenario, and I think that's less likely, is that Bitcoin just keeps pumping over the next week until we hit $28,000 and then would come down. So, but I don't believe that. It doesn't look like it right now. But these are just things that we should keep in mind, and also take with a grain of salt, that this doesn't have to happen, but we should be cautious here. Guys, that's it already for today's video. Please make sure that you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.